It's a beautiful day on this New Year's Eve morning. I'm here at the West End Gun Club. Came out to the range because I wanted to do a little bit more shooting on my week off from work during this holiday break. Haven't been able to make it out here because of the weather conditions wrecking the road. But I was out here earlier this week on Wednesday, the creek was very mild, and I saw that they released more water from the diversion dam upstream on Thursday, and I thought it was gonna be really bad, but I came out here anyway, and it was still pretty mild. There was some water on other sections of the creek where there normally isn't water, but the deep part where it really gets flooded, that one's still relatively mild. I mean, most trucks or SUVs can get through that just fine. Anyway, came out here at the rimfire range, just gonna do a little bit of shooting. Wanted to just double check a couple things. And then I need some photos for some other projects I'm working on. And then after this, I'm gonna head up to the upper range, which I was going to do when I was here Wednesday, but I got rained out. It was starting to rain and I was afraid to get caught in a flash flood, so I skipped doing that. But today's a great day, so I'm gonna go ahead and head up there after this, and we'll do a survey of that upper range because I have my course of fire that I have laid out for January, the extended course of fire. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of plot out where we're gonna lay out targets. And you can hear somebody's in the back bays here, so it sounds like there's people here. I saw a couple cars on the way in parked before the creek, so they definitely couldn't get through, so I guess they probably hitched a ride with somebody with a truck. But I saw no other cars on the way in or other vehicles parked at the main run. So it should be relatively quiet here today at the range, unless people start trickling in. Anyway, let's go ahead and get set up, do a little shooting, take a few photos or something else, and then we'll head up to that upper range and do our survey. I brought the 1022 with me today because I wanted to test. I haven't tested CCI Standard Velocity or SK long range match in this gun yet. I had to go dig in my cabinets because I have them all sorted by ammo brand and manufacturer, and they're all different ammo cans. So I had to go find where I put my SK long range match and my CCI Standard Velocity. But brought some out with me today. Gonna try it to chrono, but I need to warm up this barrel for sure. I think the last ammo I shot through this was SK rifle match. So we'll just put some rounds through this to get it warmed up, season the barrel. The first 10 rounds were not good at all. Really bad, to be honest. I shot a decent group with the third string of 10, but you really got to manhandle this 1022, like to keep that recoil impulse as the semi-auto is moving to make sure that this gun shoots right from a bench rest position. But we're averaging with CCI Standard Velocity, this stuff, which is relatively inexpensive, assuming you bought it back in the day. Looks like we got average of 1065, standard deviation of 10.4 out of 30 shots, which is not bad. SD of 10.4 out of just regular ammo. I shot a half decent group at my last 10. Up and down stringing, but at least we got it to tighten up a little bit in terms of the windage. Let's go ahead and do SK long range match. SK long range match, we picked up 29 rounds. I shot one too fast after the other one. You can't do that with an lab radar. Can't shoot it too fast with rimfire because it won't pick up that next shot. But we're looks like the SK rifle match is shooting worse in terms of SD, but we have an average of 1050, standard deviation of 17.1. It's not good. But look at that low, 1015 and a high of 1080. That is huge. Such a spread. I'm a little disappointed with SK long range match, at least this lot, because I have a lot of this stuff. I think I have 6 bricks of it left. It's not all that great, to be honest. I had some SK long range matches shot better, but I mean, that's just the luck of the draw when you get these lots. So which is why I recommend you try to lot test this if you can. If you want to shoot Lapua or Ely, you can send your rifle out to both. I don't know about Ely so much, but I went to Lapua. I drove out to the test center in Arizona. If you could read that article on my blog, I wrote an article on it. Check that out, but it's worthwhile, to be honest, to get ammo that shoots in your gun. Anyway, just wanted to check out SK long range match and CCI Standard Velocity in this gun, this 1022, and I'm thinking SK rifle match and CCI Standard Velocity are probably the two different ammo I'll probably shoot in this gun, but we'll go ahead and look at the target in a few. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just can't shoot my 1022 off the bench. I haven't been able to shoot good groups with this gun as of late. It could be the gun or it could be me. Maybe I just can't shoot this gun. I don't know. And earlier I said recoil impulse. I'm not saying the 1022 has huge recoil, right? I'm just saying that during the action or the operation of the semi-automatic, you can feel that there's a lot of chatter. When this gun is fired, there is going to be this movement of this bolt, and it's gonna cause, this different recoil impulse. And so, if you're not, in that dwell time, or sorry, not dwell time, but the follow through on your gun, if you're not properly following through and keeping the gun still on target after the trigger squeeze, that operation, the gas operation, the bolt blowback, all that stuff could factor into the accuracy of you shooter. And I mean, and that being me, maybe I'm introducing a lot of stuff. I'm not properly shooting this gun off the bench. Who knows? A lot easier with a bolt gun, to be honest, especially with a heavy bolt gun. Anyway, let me break down this setup here, and then we'll switch to the other guns. Here's a look at the target that I brought in. This is left side is going to be CCI Standard Velocity. Right side is going to be SK long range match. Working our way down. Kid's gonna warm up with the gun initially. Another warm up, and you can see I'm getting some up and down stringing. I don't know if that's me or what, but then I tightened it up. And I think this is a relatively decent group with a couple outliers there. You can see here's SK rifle match. It looks a little bit better up close, actually. During this, and looking in the scope, it was looking pretty bad. I mean, this is still not perfect. You know, you'd want a little bit tighter than that at 50 yards. This is I think that was the first round. Then the rest of it grouped up in there, and then I get into up and down stringing. I think this is me, to be honest. This has got to be me. Can't be the gun, but well, it could be, but it's likely me. And then I tried to kind of tighten it up there, but not all that great. But this is promising here, accuracy potential. But this 1022, not all that great. Actually, to be honest, I should probably adjust the 0 on this thing. But it's pretty easy to slip the turrets. I'll bring it down a couple tenths while we're here. Anyway, that's it for the paper target. I walked all around the impact area behind me. This is the upper range. Laid out a bunch of flags on where I think we'll put the targets. It's going to be pretty ambitious to do this course of fire up here. It's going to be a little cramped, and I think we're going to have to I'll have to definitely cap the amount of attendees for this one. Maybe, I don't know. But we're going to have like kind of 2 main firing points. We'll probably do like 4 stages per firing point. So when you're squatted up, we'll probably have 2 squads or whatever, and then you'll probably just shoot on that firing point all those stages and then move to the next one after each one completes. And we'll probably have like a 3rd area set aside where you can run a couple stages. But I'm still working out logistics in my head and how I have this, like, I'm still thinking about it. The target, the impact area, I'm probably gonna have to discuss it with the main match director. if there's any concerns with where we're going to be shooting at. But I put out flags, and if we need to clean up the impact area, we can ask for the range staff to assist with that. But I think we can do it. I think it's certainly doable. Ambitious, but doable. Anyway, it's almost noon. I've been out here for quite a while now, 4 hours. Didn't really do much shooting down there. I just was practicing a little bit, some positional, and that was about it. And just testing some loads, or testing some ammo in the 1022. Taking some photos of some stuff I needed to take photos of, and then came up here to do the survey. So yeah, stay tuned. Maybe after this first week of January, gonna get things ironed out. Then hopefully I can publish the course of fire that I've settled on. Right now we have the 5 NRL 22 stages plus 5 more additional stages. Like I said, it's ambitious. Maybe I'll cut it down to 3 extra, so we'll have only 8 total. I'm still debating, but we'll figure that out. We have a few weeks, and I have at least one solid week to make some decisions before I make things more official. And it's going to be kind of tight on time because SHOT Show is in January, so I got to do that. And this match is right after SHOT Show. So get back from SHOT Show, then Saturday is the match. So a lot of things to do, and but we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's it for today, New Year's Eve of 2021. Just want to wish everyone a happy New Year. This will be published tomorrow morning. So hopefully if you see it tomorrow morning, you had a safe New Year, nothing happened, uneventful for you, but you're doing well. Anyway, have a great New Year. Let's hope for a better 2022 year than it was this year. I know things got better this year than it was compared to 2020, but I know a lot of stuff's going on in the world, but hopefully we can keep improving and do well in our lives and have a great year. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vlog.